Hey guys, I know a few people have asked how do they upload their paints that they receive in a paint file instead of just taking one off Trading Paints or having it uploaded to Trading Paints and sharing it from there. So I thought I'd do just a little tutorial to show you guys how it's done. If I or somebody else sends you a paint file for your vehicle, how to put it onto your car. Basically, you need to save it into your documents folder. So you've got your documents, you've got your iRacing, your paint folder, and then you find the vehicle, Holden, Commodore or Falcon or whichever the car is. Scroll down, and in that file you're going to have a file called car with your iRacing number.tga. Now, most people, that's standard if you're not a pro user of Trading Paints. Being I'm the pro user of Trading Paints, I add the name decal in there as well, which removes, if you can see here on the screen, things like the V8 Supercars logo and the other safety logos up on the bonnet there. I just find they're a little bit tacky on my paint, so I use the decal layers so that they're not seen. But either way, whichever you're doing it. So basically you need to update this folder. So at the moment this folder is displaying this vehicle here, which is my vehicle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically overwrite that with a new file. We shall go find the folder that I saved that I was doing a paint earlier for Tyson. So I'll show you guys that one. Just got to remember where I put it. It's in here. So here we go. Tyson's paint. Basically we need to okay, so we'll rename it for now. So we'll do this, so we do car decal so we'll do it without the decal for now, just for simplicity's sake. 19, 14, hang on, 19, I can't even remember my bloody iRacing number now. I'm doing real well on this. Hang on a moment, guys. Terrible. 19, 13, 74. I knew it was something like that. Rename. 19, 13, 74.tga, so that's renamed. So we're going to cut. So we'll just copy this for now because we don't really want to delete it out of that. And we shall paste it into here. Paste. Replace this file. Must already have one in there. Replace the file and destination. No worries. I'm just going to get rid of this one out of here so it's not conflicting. Don't worry about doing that, folks. Righto, so we've replaced that into that iRacing file. So we'll just move on over to my iRacing screen. Ignore that. So here we go. I've just loaded up a preview of a replay or something like that. There's my existing paint right there, and we're just going to Control R, and voila, there is the paint job. Now this is basically what you're going to see on your own computer. It's not what everybody else is going to see. So for everybody else to see it, you're going to need to upload it to Trading Paints, that scheme, and that's quite simple also. So what we'll do is we'll just got to work my stuff out here. We'll just flick over to the other screen over here again. Open up, we'll go into Trading Paints, and we need to upload that file to our paint folder. So everybody should have this. Click on My Paints, scroll down, find the vehicle of the paint job that you're up doing. So we've got the Holden Commodore, shows me my existing paint, what I've already got uploaded. So basically we just got to choose a paint, choose a new paint, upload a personal paint, select the file, go back into our documents, documents, iRacing, paint, Holden Supercar, find the file that we made. So it's car underscore 193774, whatever it is there, or whatever your iRacing number is. We're going to select that because that's the paint that we've saved. As you can see, there is a lot of other paints in here. Every time you race, Trading Paints saves other people's paints into your folder so that they load quicker each time. You can take that out of the settings. I leave it in there. It just makes it a little bit quicker when you're logging into sessions and loading up paints and loading up the sessions. So we're going to open that. It's going to do its uploading doobie. So glad I've got fast uploads. This used to take 2 or 3 minutes on normal internet. Since I've got NBN, it's a lot faster. Bang, success, uploaded, there it is. It's saved, so if I was racing now, logging into a session, everybody else is going to see that paint job. So this is just a demonstration. I'm going to change that out because that's Tyson's flash new shiny paint. But hopefully it's helped you guys out on what you want to do when you're uploading paints. I know a few people have asked, especially when I've given them paints and they said, oh, can you just put on trading paints and I'll get it from there. But normally I do variations, like I might put a paint job up on trading paints. It's shared for everyone, but if somebody wants that paint, I might put a few extras in. Being for wheelie bins, I might put a wheelie bins logo on the vehicle, or I'll put the driver's name. So I share the files individually. Also, when I think Vincent's doing paints for people for some of the tournaments, he puts their different names. So you can put them up on trading paints and just not share them and just do it locally. But I find doing it this way is quite easy, quite simple, and I hope it's helped a few of you guys out. So anyway, it's a very nice paint there. Doesn't do it justice with the photos I put up earlier, but Tyson, I hope you're happy with the paint anyway. We'll just do a bit of a scroll around. Another tip, Control F12, you can bring up your camera tab here in your replay and you can scroll around the vehicle, have a good look at it. Not too shabby, that's for sure. So anyway, while we're doing that, I might just go back just in case there's a few people that missed some of that. We'll go back and we'll change it back to my other paint job that I had. So basically we're going to find that paint job in my, it's not there, let me find it. So many files, it's always so annoying sometimes, that's for sure. I have so many files up. And there, in pictures, templates. I'll just flip over to this for you. It's pretty important when you're doing this sort of stuff is to organise yourself when you're doing paint jobs. I've got my own folder, which I call in my pictures folder with my screenshots, all my decals and logos that I use for the vehicles, all the templates for all the different vehicles that I've got saved, and also in here I've also got all the vehicles that I have painted. And templates, of course, for the vehicles, for the metallic layers and all that sort of stuff. So I need to just find my vehicle again. I do this, I've lost it somewhere. No, it's not that one. I will find it. It's here somewhere. Limelight black grey, there we go. So this is a GIMP image. I haven't actually got a TGA saved for this, so we'll go and we'll show you how to do that. If I need to create a new TGA, so this is opened up GIMP, this is my paint job, this is what I use for painting vehicles with. Basically I'm going to export that as a TGA file, and I'm going to export it into the documents folder, the iRacing paints. So paints, Holdens, and I'm going to rename this because I want my decal layer. So car underscore decal underscore 191374.tga. Now of course if you don't use decal layers you will be just putting your iRacing number in there, .tga. This isn't doing what I wanted to do, is it? There we go. .tga. Alright, so we're going to export that. It's going to say export, bang. Now that technically should have changed over, even though I've still got that other one saved. Hopefully that decal layer will overshadow that. And if we go back to this screen here and we go Control R, bang, we're back to my usual vehicle once again. So it's not terribly difficult. Now you can go back and delete that other folder out so that it's not causing you any headaches later on. Basically, back here, documents, iRacing, paints, and that one. So we're going to find that 1374, we don't need that one anymore because that's just a redundant one. So basically I've got to upload that back to Trading Paints again now, because the current version that I've got, of course, is Tyson's vehicle. So we're just going to do an upload of that and upload my new paint. Select a file, scroll down till we find the paint that we want, which is this one here. Open. Bang, voila, that's done. Now because I use decal layers, I need to also upload the decal layer. This isn't what everybody has to do, just because the pro user using the decal layer to get rid of those other contingencies that are on the car. You need to have it uploaded as a decal layer as well, because you can see, I think I'll show you in a minute, it actually does add them back in again here. Yeah, you can see that even though it's saved as a decal layer, it still puts the decals back on the vehicle. But if you probably can't quite see it, but in there they've actually been removed, and this is the version that everyone's going to see on Trading Paints of your vehicle. So if you don't have Pro, you'll just see that version there. Alright, well, I hope that's helped you guys out a little bit. I might do a few more of these tutorials. I know there's quite a few questions around on our session nights to find out how to do things and all that. Might even paint a car, show you guys how I do it with the different layers. As you can see, I've got different layers, shadows, highlights, and also other base colours, along with layers over the top of the vehicles to get the colours that I want, and also to get the highlights that I want, to make the car as shiny as it is. Alright, thanks guys, thanks for watching. Hope it's helped a few of you guys out. If you've got any suggestions or you want to know something, maybe I can help you out. I'll point you in the right direction. Cheers.